The name's Ellinger. Emily Ellinger. Ooh, too much? Too much? Let's take it again. Hi, all you beautiful bathroom chroniclers. And you, Pat. I can see you're confused, and I know why, because technically this is considered episode 2, whereas time-wise, it's episode 3. However, just roll with it, roll with it. We're never really going to explain it, and it's never really going to make sense, but that's how we work. Second thing you might be wondering about is this. Well, all you beautiful people out there, today yours truly turned 25, and I'm feeling pretty groovy. Thus, the tiara, which was bestowed upon me by my beautiful cast. But more about that later. Actually, more about my cast later. We're going to take the tiara off for now. So, I gotta say, before I left New York, I realized, there's going to be a few things I miss about my Big Apple.
So 2 things so far that I'll miss about New York. 1, little furry subway creatures. Number 2, what I'll miss about New York. Random subway music, which is not visible. We can definitely hear it.
You can
and
feel the
jam to it.
rhythm.
Number 3, I will miss my cute male actor friends.
La 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 la.
They're so special.
So away from things that I'm going to miss about New York, and on to things that I'm currently enjoying, and that is, I have a really hot cast. And in fact, to prove this, we put their hotness to the test. Up against the blazing wings of buffalo wings at the Buffalo Bar. Did that make sense to you?
Okay, so here we are at B&B BW Wings. The hottest girl in the store, the hottest guy in the store, the hottest wings in the store. Alright? Ready to go.
Do it!
1, 3.
Happy birthday.
1,
Zip.
2, 3.
Lamb. Really?
Yeah, it's lame, yeah. It's
I mean, they're hot, but...
yes, we're hotter. I'm just like,
You're like,
okay.
ow!
Ready? Way hotter.
No, way hotter.
Ow, it's hot!
Too hot, too hot.
So I'm not going to take away from it. Our show deals with a lot of tragedy. And we've been trying to figure out a good way to help bring a better understanding to middle schoolers about the immense tragedy of the Holocaust. And we've had a lot of deep conversations about it. One that took place at Hooters.
Alex, how do you think we can properly convey the seriousness of the situation of the Holocaust to middle school students who have no frame of reference?
We must create a frame of reference. Possibly.
How can we do this?
Well, I would tell said 8th grader or 6th grader that the Holocaust is like getting your Xbox taken away. Only times a million.
So, we've been getting to know each other at Hooters, in the hotel, in rehearsals, and I found a few interesting things out about my castmates. One of which, Ari loves to compare movies, and not in how they're different, but in how they're similar.
Fight Club and Forrest Gump. Ready? Both 2-word title, we'll start with an F. They're both about a guy who lives in this giant house all by himself. And in this house, he takes guests to stay with him, temporarily. Not live with him, just stay with him. And one of the guests, in both films, happened to be a woman whom he has sex with during his stay. And him and a friend, this is the main character we're talking about, so the main character and a friend both sell an item to the public that both start with an S and end with a P. Shrimp in Forrest Gump and soap in Fight Club. And when you first meet the main character, they're sitting down, wearing a suit suit carrying a briefcase with something very significant inside. Compare.
And at this short story cast, we are throwing down a gauntlet. Yes, we are. We want to see if you can, as a whole group, compare two movies as awesomely as Ari does. Gauntlet thrown. Will you pick it up? Another thing about my cast, they know how to love a camera. And, dear bathroom chroniclers, Pat, this is what I leave you with. According to many people from the National Theatre for Arts and Education, the sun always shines when you're awesome.